Don't forget this is over 20 laps. And these little fellas are averaging around about 14 seconds per lap. So don't blink or you'll miss who is winning. I think it is. They're picking up race pace. Who will be the Australian champion? We'll find out in about 10 minutes' time, and away they go. And it's on the outside, it's Luke Dillon. He's going to lead him into the first corner. Lawrence Quagliata around the outside, slipping into second place. Brad Chapman in car number 14. These three are starting to pull away from the rest of the field as we speak. And it's going to be Luke Dillon. He's going to lead him home for the first time. But Lawrence Quagliata, he's not giving up any hope as Brad Chapman also puts in the pressure as well. Behind them, we've got Chris Finglas in car 40. Also, it's Trevor Harding, the current champion, in fifth position. Behind him, we can't pick him up at the moment, but we'll talk them as they come around. We're an orange light on. We've got two cars right in front of the pits here. Car number 21 and 15. Okay, they're ready again for the restart. The Australian titles, here they go. And on the outside, it's Lawrence Quagliata this time. It's going to lead him. Oh, car 43 in front of the pits here. We've got a car over 43 right on the very start of the race. That's Paul Campbell from Victoria. A very horrific accident there. He's just pushed into the fence and his little Formula 500 did an end over ender. Luckily, we can still see Paul moving. He does look okay. But it looks terminal for Paul Campbell from Victoria. With a bad luck there, and great to see all the drivers have pulled up with a red light, which means complete stop. And these fellas know what's going on. Be starting once again when they come around in front of the tower. They're picking up race pace. And away they go. And it will be, look, Luke Dillon on the inside. He's squares his way through now. He's forced his way up to the apron. Lawrence Quagliata slips into second place. Brad Chapman in car number 14. He's up there in third position. Also, we see Trevor Harding, the current champion. He's making his way through as well. He's up there in fourth place. Behind them is Chris Finglas. Then we have car number 83, Alan Iverson, as they work their way around to complete the first lap. But still, it's Luke Dillon. He's going to come around and take him home for the second time as well. Holding on to second place is Lawrence Quagliata. He's from Queensland. In third position from Western Australia is Brad Chapman. Then we have Trevor Harding, Chris Finglas. Then we have Alan Iverson, who gets a huge shot in the back there from another car, but they sort themselves out and keep going. They come around one more time, and it's still Luke Dillon leading the way in car number 81. Holding on to second place is Lawrence Quagliata. In third position is Brad Chapman in car number 14. A long way back there to Trevor Harding, the current champion for Western Australia. Also we have Aaron Finglas in car number 61. They're coming around and can get another lap, and Luke Dillon's making every place the winner as we speak. He's still sitting there holding off Lawrence Quagliata in car number 22. Brad Chapman in car number 14, still maintaining his position in third place, but he's slowly dropping up the pace. We've got another orange light on. Two cars in turn number 1 and 2. Two cars down. It's car number 83. The green light is on and the racing conditions do prevail. And it will be Luke Dillon bringing it home for the first time. Lawrence Quagliata still holding on to second place. Brad Chapman now making a bit of a charge on the inside, but Lawrence Quagliata gets a bit more power down the back straight and forces Chapman back to third place. Trevor Harding Jr., he's up there in fourth position. Gary Finglas as well, he's in car 61, he's in fifth place at the moment. Then we have behind him, in car number 5, Will Shear. And also, Chris Finglas as well, he's making his way through in car number 40. They're coming around now to complete yet another lap. And still the leader is Luke Dillon from South Australia in car number 81. Holding on to second place in car 23 is Lawrence Quagliata from Ayr in Queensland. In third place from Western Australia in car 14 is Brad Chapman. A long way back now to Trevor Harding, also from Western Australia. He's the current champion and he's slowly dropping up the pace. Really, I think the title will be fought out between these three drivers as we speak. It's Luke Dillon still in the lead. Lawrence Quagliata holding on to second place. He a bit of a ditch and Brad Chapman makes a bit of a charge on the inside. He's pushed Lawrence Quagliata back to third place and Brad Chapman now has his eyes on first prize. As we see Aaron Finglas, he's in car 65. He gets held up there as we see Luke Dillon start to pull away. Luke Dillon still heads the race, heading down the back straight. He's a bit of distance down between him and Brad Chapman in car number 14. Lawrence Quagliata, he's in third place and slowly dropping up the pace. Luke Dillon crosses the line, still in the lead. Then there's Brad Chapman, he's still holding on. Lawrence Quagliata comes through. Trevor Harding up there in fourth position. Behind him we have Gary Finglas in car number 61. Back further back, but we'll worry about the leaders now as we see car 63. Another car is down, 27, and also 65.
Aaron Finglas' motor expired there. He turned sharp left, taking out number 27, Corey Hodgins.
Laps to go, and it's Luke Dillon. He's going to lead him in again as he comes into the main straight. Brad Chapman still holding on to second place in 14. Also, we see another car down here again in front of the pits. It's another Finglas car down. It looks like Chris Finglas this time. No, it's Gary Finglas in car 61. He's been totaled upside down, end over end, and hopefully the young fella's okay. This is the father here, Chris Finglas in car 61, the father of the two other Finglas boys, Gary and Aaron. Okay, we'll just play a bit of music while we're waiting to see what happens here. Gentlemen, big round of applause for Gary Finglas. A pretty horrific accident there, but that's racing for you. He's up and out of the car. Green lights are on and away they go again, and it's Luke Dillon, he's going to lead him around one more time. Brad Chapman still holding on to second place, but here comes Lawrence Quagliata in car 23. Also Trevor Harding Jr. in car number 1. Also behind him we see another car, I just can't pick up his number, but we'll concentrate on the leader as head down the back straight. And it's still Luke Dillon from South Australia in car number 81. He's holding on to the lead. Brad Chapman still up there in second place in car number 14. Lawrence Quagliata from Ayr in Queensland in car 23 up there in third place. Trevor Harding, he's hit a bit of a ditch there and gone very wide on the track, which has allowed another car to work its way through. And I'll just find out who he is as we just speak. But I come around one more time, and it's Glenn Underwood. It's Glenn Underwood from Cairns. He's moved up in the fourth position, pushing Trevor Harding back in the fifth place. Okay, we're back with the leader one more time, and it's still leading the race now with only 10 laps to go. It's still Luke Dillon in car number 81. Brad Chapman in car 14. He's hot on his heels now. They had a bit of a jump there and he loses a bit of pace, which allows Lawrence Quagliata to make up a bit of ground on him. But these three drivers are pulling away from the rest of the field now. And it's still Luke Dillon in car number 81 from South Australia. He leads the way. Brad Chapman, Lawrence Quagliata, and Glenn Underwood from Cairns in car number 96. Trevor Harding from Western Australia holding on to fifth place. And as we go around one more time, there's still another lap to be completed. And here comes the leader coming through once again. It's Luke Dillon in car number 81, still leading the way from Brad Chapman. Chapman won this time, avoids the ditch in the pack in the track and actually makes a bit of ground on Dillon. They come around. These two drivers are starting to pull away from the rest of the field. Lawrence Quagliata, he's sitting there in third place in car number 22. A long way back to Glenn Underwood in car number 96. Then we have Trevor Harding at car number 1, and car number 5 is Ken Wilshire from Victoria in 6th position. Then we're back in the leader now as they head into the main straight one more time, and it's still Luke Dillon from South Australia leads the way. Brad Chapman hot on his heels now, and he's still in number 14. Lawrence Quagliata slowly dropping up the pace, and he might be happy taking out third place here, but it's really a battle for third place between these two little cars, one from South Australia, the other one from Western Australia, and it's Luke Dillon still holding on, but we've got another accident there. There's a car up against the fence up near the pit gates. I can't forget the number. One more time, 6 laps to go. Luke Dillon in car number 81 still maintaining his lead. He's from South Australia, and Brad Chapman from Western Australia climbing all over the back of his little car at the moment. Quagliata comes through as well. He's sitting up there in third place. In behind them, we have Glenn Underwood in car number 96, Trevor Harding in car number 1, and then we have Ken Wilshire from Victoria in 6th place. But they come through one more time, and still it's Luke Dillon in car number 81, holding his lead. Brad Chapman holding on to 2nd place, but Lawrence Quagliata makes a bit of a move, but Lawrence doesn't just get past, and it is Brad Chapman does put the power back to the track one more time and pull away slightly from Lawrence Quagliata. They go through one more time, and it's still Luke Dillon in car number 81 from South Australia in the lead. Holding on to 2nd place is Brad Chapman in car number 14. In 3rd place is Lawrence Quagliata in car number 23. A long way back to Glenn Underwood in car number 96 from Cairns. Behind them in car number 1 is Trevor Harding Jr. But he's out of the race because Ken Wilshire just flown around the outside of him as well. And car number 017, Denny Hogan from New South Wales has taken his place. They're going around one more time now, and it's still Luke Dillon from South Australia and Canterbury leading the way. Holding on to 2nd place, Brad Chapman. This could be the chance he's going to make now. And you see him make a bit of a move on Luke Dillon. Lawrence Quagliata has dropped off the pace, and he'll be happy to sit back in 3rd position. One left to go, and Luke Dillon now puts the pressure on. Brad Chapman fights back at car number 14. Who's going to take it out? Will it be Dillon? Will it be Chapman? They come around one lap, quarter left to go. And Luke Dillon from South Australia, he's going to make it through. Yes, he does, Luke Dillon! He's done it, the South Australian boy in car number 81. 2nd place, Brad Chapman from Western Australia in car number 14. Lawrence Quagliata from Cairns, from Ayr, I should say, in 3rd place in car number 23. And Glenn Underwood, a great